Employee Performance Process by Sheila O'Brien. Our company has never had a formal performance appraisal process in place. Since we are growing, we have decided that a process should be created. I have taken the lead on this process and will present to you the proposed plan. So why are employee assessments important? They provide performance feedback. They encourage positive performance. They help to determine salary. We can recognize positive performance and document poor performance. Employee assessments help with making promotions. They provide a clearer picture of training needs and assistance with goal creation, along with managing the achievement of goals. And the employee assessments create value to both the employee and the company. Our first step in developing this process is to review the 10 job descriptions of the company, to establish expectations and understand the functions of each role, along with providing guidelines for training. We need to establish performance standards to create efficient performers and set our performance criteria to meet our standards. We will also establish frequency of the evaluation. How often do we want to conduct the appraisals? I suggest year-end evaluation and a mid-year review of goals, development, and trainings to stay on track or make adjustments. There are many different appraisal types, but I believe there are 3 types that fit well with our process. The first type we will implement is a graphic rating scale. This is to be completed by peers anonymously within the same job description, also completed by the employee and the manager separately and discussed in the review meeting. The other sections of the appraisal process include short essay questions to be completed by the employee and the manager separately. I suggest one reflective question to highlight the past year's goals and accomplishments, explain why they were meaningful, along with any challenges that they were encountered. This, along with a forward-facing question, focusing on the employee's professional development for the upcoming year, and what the manager can do to help the employee successfully achieve their goals. The appraisal will also include management by objectives, MBOs. These will be completed by the employee and the manager together. Objectives should follow the SMART criteria. They should be specific and explain what the outcome should be. Measurable, attach a number, such as a sales quota to make it measurable. Attainable, the objective should be challenging, but within reach. They should be result-oriented and tied to the company's mission and values, and they need to be time-limited, stating within what time frame the objective should be accomplished. The sources to gather the employee assessment information will be provided by the manager or supervisor, who primarily relies on the employee's performance. The employee's peers, especially in the jobs where the employee is in a different office than the manager. For manager evaluations, the subordinates should anonymously provide feedback. Otherwise, they may not want to give negative comments. Every employee should also complete a self-evaluation. By using these described assessment types and sources, we can create an appraisal process that is valid by using training assessment reports and completed projects, reliable by making sure our standards are measurable and using the same measuring tool throughout the entire organization and job title, and acceptable. Let employees have a voice and listen to their suggestions, and turning negative feedback into opportunities for growth and learning. Once the managers have gathered and reviewed all the feedback, it's time to schedule the performance evaluation meeting to provide and discuss the feedback. The employee should know the expectations of the meeting and how the job performance will be rated. Use facts and avoid opinion or perception. Provide examples of employee behavior, favorable and unfavorable. Keep messages clear and direct. Compare strengths and weaknesses. Highlight accomplishments and discuss areas for improvement, and also make recommendations for actionable goals. If an improvement plan is needed, work with the employee to define what the problem is. Discuss what behavior should be modified. List specific strategies to modify that behavior. Develop short-term and long-term goals. Define a timeline for the improvements, and schedule check-in meetings to discuss the progress of the plan. To close the meeting, by creating future plans that include goals and development, stay up to date on industry trends, increase engagement, increase job satisfaction, and align career goals and objectives. Once we have established the assessment process and have it in place, we should take a look into 360-degree performance software to bring our company to the next level in performance management. This will focus on the people and not the process. It will be an ongoing, throughout the year process and integrated with our daily work impacting performance. To recap, the best practices of an employee appraisal process include a direct relationship to job based on descriptions, involving the managers in developing the process, involving the employee in the process by filling out self-evaluation, giving feedback throughout the year and not just during review time. Make sure goals tied to organizational and developmental goals, and review the evaluations to update job descriptions. Employees who feel that their company is invested in their success stay with their companies and increase employee retention. Consistent feedback and coaching from managers lead to increased engagement and a happier workforce. With improved engagement, we get increased productivity and, in the end, increased profits. Thank you for your time. I look forward to getting the employee performance process underway.